You wanted to transform your body. You started eating better, you started feeling stronger, you even started going to the gym. But along the way, something shifted. Maybe you started scrolling for hours, comparing yourself to people online. Maybe you started beating yourself up and feeling guilty whenever you skipped a workout. Somewhere along the way, fitness became something that felt suffocating instead of empowering as it was supposed to be. If this sounds familiar, you are not alone. Because a lot of people walk into fitness hoping to gain confidence. And guess what they walk away with? Insecurity. Even though that was never their goal in the beginning. That happens a lot, and I'm so sorry to see it, and I'm always sorry to hear that. And in fact, I think at some point I've fallen victim of it, just like almost everybody who has endeavored or journeyed into fitness. And that's why, to avoid falling into this pit hole and to avoid going through this cycle of self doubt, of pity, and lack of confidence and insecurities, there are three biggest warnings I must give you before you start your fitness journey. Things you must avoid, things you must adhere to, and the biggest rules when it comes to maintaining your confidence and your security and your sense of self. Hi guys, my name is Blossom and I'm here to make sure you never settle for a life that's less than the one you deserve. Fitness can be incredible. It can be empowering. It builds confidence, it builds strength, it builds the physical appearance you want. It helps you to build the right lifestyle. It helps you on your productivity and self-improvement journey. It really transforms your life around if done the right way. But like every good thing, there's always a dark side. And that's why before you endeavor into fitness, there are certain warnings that you must make sure you adhere to. And I'm going to talk about them in this video. If you don't adhere to these warnings, fitness can become toxic for you instead of empowering and instead of a lifestyle level up that it was meant to be for you. So let's talk about it in this video. My first warning: don't get obsessed. Fitness is supposed to make you feel stronger physically, mentally, emotionally, and to also level up your life. Once fitness begins to make you feel anxious, insecure, drained, unsure of yourself, not confident, and it begins to feel like you're losing your sense of self, you're beginning to lose yourself and who you are, then there's a problem there. And this comes when you begin to obsess over fitness in a way that you shouldn't. There's a fine line between discipline and obsession. And how do you know you're obsessed? If every time you skip a workout, your entire mood goes down, it crashes just because you skipped that workout. I'm talking about you already had days of consistency, but that one day when you couldn't show up for yourself caused your entire mood to crash down. You're obsessed. If you feel guilty for eating just that one snack that you saw that day, that you're like, okay, let me just eat this, you're obsessed. And if no amount of progress ever feels like it is enough, you've definitely crossed that fine line. Because obsession does not make you fitter, it makes you much more miserable. You need to just have a healthy attachment to improving yourself and becoming better and, getting better daily. Not really about focusing on the end result and wanting to come faster. And when it doesn't come faster or in the way that you want, then you feel miserable. Then you start comparing yourself. The problem there, and that's not how it's supposed to be. And like I always say on my channel, the process is more enjoyable than the end result. Because most of the times, once you get to the place that you want to get to, you eventually realize that it doesn't bring you the happiness you thought it was going to bring you. When you look back, you will realize that you actually enjoyed the journey and the process much more than the end result. Especially lately, there have been a lot of fitness influencers who have come out to tell us that they still feel insecure despite how shredded, despite how good they look. And then you wonder, why would you feel insecure when you look like this? That's because they keep chasing a finish line that will always keep moving. Obsession makes you keep chasing a finish line that keeps moving because you're never going to be satisfied wherever you are at because you are obsessed some crazy results. I mean, at the end of the day, the result will be satisfying, but only if you enjoy the process. So that's why we see a lot of unsatisfied people who are not satisfied with, their journey, who are not satisfied with where they've gotten to or where they are at right now because they've always been focused and they've always been obsessed with, oh, when I get there, I'll be happy. When I get there, I'll feel like this. But then that obsession, that unhealthy obsession, makes you that everything than dissatisfactory. The solution is to fall in love with the process, like I always say. Eat well, train hard like you should, push yourself hard, push yourself even harder. Try to see how much better you can become each day. Aspire to be better than you were yesterday and make sure that that's your entire goal. That's really your goal. Because at the end of the day, you're still going to get one body either way. You probably are even going to get the body that you desire. But which path will bring you peace? Which part of the process is going to bring you peace? That's what actually matters. Don't be obsessed. Simply have a healthy attachment or a healthy attachment to getting better and feeling better and to becoming the best version of yourself. So now let's go to the second word. My second tip, fitness is not your whole life. Who go to the gym every day. Beyond that, we don't have any that kind. Don't be that person. Beyond that, they're not looking to make themselves better. They're not looking to improve themselves. They're not looking to live a better. They're not looking to be a better person overall. They're simply looking to look better, and so the only thing they're focused on is their physical glow up. They don't care about where they're at mentally, they don't care about where they're at intellectually, they don't care where they're at emotionally, they don't care where they're at spiritually. And then you see people who look really great. But when you hear them speak or when you see the substance inside of them, you realize that you're seeing stunted people walking around who just look great. So don't be that person whose only obsession is fitness. Yes, fitness is a great tool for self improvement. I'm never going to say that that's not true. But if all you're focused on is fitness, on your self improvement journey, then you're not becoming a better person. You're not leveling up, you're not glowing up because your mindset, your focus, your personality, your emotional intelligence, your mental intelligence, and so many other things. You are not building them. You're only showing up in the gym. So you're not even leveling up, you're just lifting here. Because imagine a millionaire who is financially successful. I'm talking about a real millionaire, but is emotionally lost. That's what fitness without every other part of the glow up, the mental one and the emotional one and the other part. That's how it feels like because you look good physically, but inside of you, you're lost. How do you fix this? My first tip is to read books. I always talk about reading books, guys. There's nothing better than reading. Reading is a free source. Okay, maybe not entirely free because you have to buy books. Reading is a great source of becoming much more intelligent, of becoming much more open minded, of becoming a better person overall, of having access to absolutely intelligent people out there with mind blowing mindsets, to knowledge, to an opportunity to enter a different realm, to an opportunity to enter a different mindset, to break down the intellectual strongholds you have and build new ones, to become more flexible, to be a better person overall. Reading is the key to that. So if you do all these fitness things but you don't read books and you're trying to gain knowledge to become better overall, then there's something stunted about that. So the next thing is to develop skills. Guys, develop your skills. Take courses. Watch videos on YouTube. There are a lot of free videos on YouTube that will literally help you to move into the better version of yourself. Take courses on platforms like Alison and Coursera. There's so many. And watch videos on YouTube. The next thing is to network, get to know people, because at the end of the day, the people around you will literally be the one of the propelling factors to your success. I made a video on this on my TikTok recently on how the people around you shape your life, and you can go watch it, on my TikTok account at Shilonke. Build relationship with people, and that is a great investment. My last tip is to set goals outside of fitness. Fitness isn't everything. You have a life outside for your school, maybe for your work, your career wise, financially. Set goals outside of fitness. Fitness isn't your entire life. Currently, you buff doesn't mean you've made it or like you're now a well rounded individual. Because working out, looking better, spending time in the gym, taking care of yourself is not your entire life, even though it is a major part of. Don't shrink down your identity to how many hours you spent working, how many hours you spent in the gym, how many hours you spent working on your body today. Make it a part of your life, not your entire life. Now let's talk about the next warning. Stop comparing yourself to others. One of the fastest routes to ruin a fitness journey is by comparing yourself to others. Maybe you see someone online who got their results in 6 months and you've been at it for a year, and now you're beginning to feel bad, you're beginning to compare yourself, or you walked into the gym today and everybody around you looks better than you. The newbie that joined last week already looks better than you can ever look, and now you're beginning to compare yourself and you're beginning to feel. Comparison is a lie. And I'm not just going to say that, I'm going to give you reasons why comparison is a lie. I'm going to help you to stop comparing yourself to others. First of all, the body is unique. Different genes, different metabolisms, different body types, different starting points. You can't compare yourself to someone else because you are not there. You don't know their struggles. You don't know what made up their journey. You don't know how they got there. You don't know how long it's taking them to. You don't know anything. And even if they did get there faster, they're still not you because, like I said in the beginning, you're not the same. And I already highlighted why we are not the same, and it's actually a bit foolish to compare yourself to someone else. Number two, half of what you see is not even real, especially online. Do you know how many fitness influencers edit their pictures? Do you know how many take pictures in perfect lighting with the right lighting and the right shadows are going to be perfect? Do you know how many of them take steroids? Because remember that the online, the internet is an illusion. It's not real. Everybody's projecting themselves into an image they want to be seen as. And that's why it's absolutely important that you don't compare yourself to other people because it's not realistic. And a lot of the times, what you see online is not realistic. A lot of influencers have even come out recently to show you the other side of what they post online. A lot of them have come out to show you the truth behind the perfect pictures you see online, the picture perfect pictures they take in the mirror. A lot of influencers have come out to shed light on how much of an illusion the internet is. You can check out videos or like that on TikTok, on Instagram, and honestly, I'm grateful to influencers like that because they're reminding us that the internet is not the reality. Sometimes we get lost in that and we lose track of the fact that the internet isn't real. The moment you stop comparing yourself and you start focusing on yourself and your own journey, everything will change for you. Because even when you are comparing yourself and deep down inside you feel like okay you're comparing yourself to this person and that person, you need to take an action that your mind sees that contradicts what it's telling you. And as time goes on, you begin to believe those actions. I've spoken a lot about this on my TikTok page. So for example, if you're feeling insecure today, then you make sure you go to the gym, and when you go to the gym, you dress up in a very nice clothes, you wear your headphones, you fix your eyes on your own training plan that day, your training regimen, and how you want to show up for yourself that day. And even if those negative thoughts come up, guess what? You ignore them and you start saying positive things to yourself in your head. You start saying positive things to yourself in your head, and with time, you begin to believe. If you've watched this far, I'm really proud of you. Thank you for sticking with me and listening to me and what I have to say. So those are the three warnings I have for every fitness beginner, and even if you've already started your fitness journey before you go into fitness. Let's recap. The first one is to make sure you don't obsess. The second thing is to remember that fitness isn't everything. And the third thing is to stop comparing. So if this hit home for you, if you enjoy this, please let me know in the comments. Write it down in the comments section, in the comment box. And if you liked this video, you can check other videos of mine on my channel. I post very frequently. Follow me on my social media channels, LinkedIn, X, TikTok, and Instagram at Shionke or Blossom Fawole. You can check the link in my description. And also, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Turn on post notifications so you will always know when I drop a new video. Thank you so much for watching.